I was sold a fake £7,000 first edition Pokemon booster box. Here's what happened. I was contacted by someone who wanted to sell a first edition fossil booster box. Now, I'm always open to buying collections, boxes, packs, cards, you know, because you've seen the videos. So I wanted to go ahead and do the deal, but because we had never done a deal before, I wanted to see the box in person before doing the transaction. The seller agreed, so we arranged to meet up. I got in the car and I drove to the meeting location where we finally got to meet and I got to see the box in person. And just like any time I pick anything up, I'm always excited to add booster boxes to the collection. So we met up and the booster box was presented to me. And prior to meeting up, I had said that I wanted to open the box and verify it myself if I wasn't sure about it. Now I'm going to tell you everything that made it stand out that the box was fake. I just want to mention before we go into everything about why it was a fake box and you get to see the box for yourself, I want to talk about the person that was selling it to me. We had obviously agreed that if it wasn't real, I wasn't going to pay for it, and unfortunately that's what it turned out to be. And he was a really, really reasonable guy, and because I pointed out all the flaws, which I'll explain to you in a second, he actually wanted me to open it there and then with him so he could actually see what was inside and how he'd managed to pick up this fake box. The very first thing that happened when this box was handed to me, it felt very light. If you've opened boxes before, even if you haven't, I just feel like it was weirdly light. I couldn't describe it, but it did not feel right to me. The closer I paid attention to the box, the text did not look right either. I actually have a box to compare, so I'll show you right now. So, side by side, here is a real first edition fossil booster box. This is an empty box from my display, and this is the fake box. As you can see, where it says first edition limited printing, the spacing and the sizing of the text is off. The coloration on the box is also off. If you look on danger there and danger there, completely different color and actually a different size as well. The next thing I noticed was the actual wrapper on the box. It is made of a very thick plastic, whereas the actual cellophane wraps on the real boxes are a much thinner, flimsier material. Obviously, this is now open. I'm going to show you what the inside looks like shortly. But when I was handed the box, realized it was light, was doing the peak test as well, you could actually squeeze this box, and I'm going to do it here because all the contents are still inside, and there was a significant gap. You could squeeze it all the way in, and that just shouldn't happen. Another thing when doing the peak test, which is where you push down the flap and can see the packs inside, the crimp didn't look right, and I'm going to show you exactly why in a second. Another key standout was the seals on the box. They weren't standard seals, and I'll show you what I mean. Here is a real first edition fossil box with the original seal, and there is the box with the fake seal, and again you can just see the coloring and everything looks really off. So after pointing out all of the flaws and realizing we had a fake box, the seller actually said to me, go ahead and open it, and even let me keep the box to do a video and show you guys the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's see what we found when we opened up this box. Now, something to point out, just as we were about to open it, there was sellotape on the inside trying to make sure it was held together correctly. So the last time I checked, Wizards of the Coast weren't sellotaping the inside of their own boxes. And here it is, the contents of the fake booster box. So if you weren't able to tell from the outside, you would definitely be able to tell from the inside. The packs are completely the wrong shape, the wrong color, absolutely everything. People have gone to quite the length to create these. Surely you would just fill them with like cheaper booster packs. I don't know, but a lot of effort has gone into this. So whilst I was there, I even opened up one of the packs, and we're going to open up one today, and I'm going to show you how extreme these people go to make these fake boxes. So when I tell you these were the hardest packs to get into ever, they are actually pretty much gorilla glued shut. The material that these packs are made of, it took me ages to get into it. Now, can you just see the struggle? I mean, if they're selling these to kids, they're going to be taking ages to get in. But this is what the packs look like. So again, absolutely rubbish. Right. Are you ready? So already you can see on the back, I mean here, I may have just dented that by trying to open it, but that's what the back of the cards are looking like. And then the cards inside. I mean, we do get the Holo Gengar. Not quite the one we were expecting, but you know, if you could even call it a holo pattern. So what they have done, they appear to have put it like that cracked ice effect all over the card. So that's what they've done. These are the cards that are inside these fake packs. So they've actually tried to imitate the actual cards themselves and failed miserably. But that's what it looks like. This is a box full of fake Pokemon cards in fake packs. So I've seen it before where what people have done is they filled the top of the box with real wrappers from real packs and then stuffed that with like energy cards or cheaper packs. But I mean, guys, you've just got to be careful. So let me know in the comments, have you ever experienced this? I mean, there it is, our first edition Holo Gengar. I mean, what do we think that goes for in a PSA 10? Probably make me a fortune. Smash that like button if you haven't already. And guys, be careful when you're buying boxes.